Welcome to the Dentalcompare Buyer's Guide on digital panoramic imaging. Now, some of you might not have a digital panoramic machine yet in your office. We all know what the image actually looks like, but why would you need one? Well, one of the things is it simply allows us to see more. You can see the condyles, you can see the sinuses, you can see all the mandible, for example, to know if there's any pathology there. A lot of orthodontists and pediatricians are also recommending that if you have patients between 6 and 8, all those patients need a panoramic image. This is when we start treatment planning for ortho to know, are all the teeth there, for example, or is there any other pathology? Another thing to consider is that it saves time. Rather than taking 18 individual images or 18 individual films, you can do one pano and 4 bite wings, and you're actually going to get even more information. Obviously, if it's indicated to take a PA, you do that, but you're able to expose the patient to less radiation, get more information, and it just takes a few seconds. Now also consider that these newer machines are digital, so the storage is easy, and that does affect the amount of radiation exposed by the patient. Now the neat thing about some of the newer systems to be aware for if you're looking for one of these machines is that they do have some alternative views. They can allow different tomogram style slices by moving the focal trough, so you get sort of a pseudo 3D image. You can move the exposure so it's just on the condyles, or what they call super bite wings. That takes just an image of the teeth from the sides, and these machines will actually travel in different paths to allow straight on shots for those, so you can actually open up the contacts on those. Again, all that leads to a high resolution image with less radiation exposure for the patient. You should also be able to look at the menu choices on these machines. A lot of them have touchpads now. Everything should be really clear and laid out so that your staff very easily can go and select the type of image they want, depending on the size of the patient or age of the patient. Now, one thing to be aware of when you're buying any type of digital imaging is, does it work with your practice management software? A lot of times the imaging software is different from what the practice management software is. You want to make sure they're talking same as with the digital intraoral x-ray. Now, some of the machines also have an upgrade path to 3D. You want to be aware if your machine, if someday you might be wanting to have 3D images done, you want to be aware if this particular machine can have the 3D capabilities added on without a significant more cost of buying a whole second machine. Now, if you want more information, check out the Dentalcompare Buyer's Guide on digital panoramic imaging.